Hi, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to a new episode of Not Skinny But Not Fat. It's your girl, Amanda, back with a new episode. We have such a fun interview today. Before we get to that, I've been really on my shows. I've been catching up, you guys. So it's very new for me. I'm always a little bit behind, and then I kind of watch it all and just word vomit to you guys all my thoughts about a show. And then you're like, we saw it. We're watching it again with you. And it's so fun for all of us. But this time I feel like I'm on it. I just finished watching Sterling Point on Prime, which was amazing. I loved it so much. I was actually obsessed with it. So I'm not trying to compare the two. I loved Off Campus also. Ella Bright was on the pod, obsessed, the hype. But in terms of what's more in my heart, if I had to compare, because I'm being held at gunpoint, Amanda, which one did you like better, Off Campus or Sterling Point? Sterling Point. It's just more hearty. Do you get what I mean? And I just loved all the characters and the acting was amazing. And I want to go to Masuka. By the way, I've talked about this before. I have such rich followers. It's crazy. I feel like everybody's living a lavish life. I post about this lake and everyone's like, want to come to my cottage? And I'm like, wait, all of you have cottages there. I don't have a cottage there. We need to discuss this more in depth. So I finished Sterling Point, furious with Emmy Rossum. I'm up to fucking date, you guys. I'm waiting for a new episode. This is we're in wild times. We're in legit wild times. There's one thing I did not watch this year, which I was gonna go literally watch in the movie theater because everyone was Obsession. Everyone's obsessed with Obsession. This low budget movie that made millions of dollars on Polymarket. 20% of traders think that Indy Navarte is going to win Best Actress for the Oscars. By the way, we don't know who's nominated for the Oscars yet, but is there a chance she is nominated? For sure, she gave an incredible performance that everybody's talking about. I think it would be also likely that the movie would win for best movie of the year since it was made with such a low budget and did so well. In terms of the Emmys, an outstanding guest actor in a comedy series, on Polymarket, 52% of traders think that Michael J. Fox will win for Shrinking, which, by the way, incredible. Michael J. Fox, forever in our hearts, and his struggle with Parkinson's and how vocal he's been about it. It just adds to him already being an amazing person, an actor. And Rob Reiner for The Bear has 21% in that category. Rob Reiner passed away, as you know, as Hollywood really mourned. So I feel like people love him so much, and it's so special that he was on the show. After he passed away, it came out. So both of those have a really strong probability of winning, I believe. Netflix-wise, there's a movie called Don't Say Good Luck. It's with Adam Sandler's daughter, Sunny Sandler, I'm pretty sure. By the way, I love this girl. She's so cool. I saw her do a late night talk show. I love that she's a kid. I love when a kid is a kid. It's she dresses like a young person. She doesn't seem like she's trying to age herself. I just appreciate that, love that. You could tell she comes from a good home, good parents, and she's good. So I'm really into seeing that movie. It's with her. It's with Max Greenfield from New Girl. And on Polymarket, it only got 3%. Only 3% of traders think it will be the top US Netflix movie this week. 97% of traders think that it's The Last House. I don't know. I'm with Don't Say Good Luck. I feel like it's gonna be a real good one. For Best Actor nominations, 92% of Polymarket users think that Matt Damon is gonna win, which is the talk of the town. The Odyssey is the talk of the town. Matt Damon is the talk of the town. I would be interested to see who else is nominated from Odyssey. You guys, this is so much fun finding out different things about culture, trading on it, and just getting into it with other people and having kind of a stake in all this stuff. Poly Market is available in the U.S. App Store. You can trade on culture, entertainment, and more all in one place. Download the app and use code NOTSKINNY to get $20 to trade when you make a qualifying $10 deposit. 18 plus only. Restrictions and eligibility requirements apply. Not available in all jurisdictions. Trading is risky. 100% loss can occur. Now that we are in the movie and TV realm and we remain, let's move into the guest for today. I'm super excited because, as I said, I am caught up with my shows and there have been some good shows. The 5-Star Weekend was one of those. Feel good. Couldn't put it down. I was just like clicking next episode and I wanted more when it was over. I wanted more. And thankfully, there's more coming. Season 2 of the 5-Star Weekend was announced. And I feel like I'm not alone when I say that Brooke was one of the favorite characters for all of us. Her storyline, her story arc, her storyline. I'm on Housewives. Her story, her arc, her character's arc, and everything that happened with that character was just so great. And Darcy Carden, who plays Brooke, is so great. So Darcy Carden is here today to talk about the 5-Star Weekend. Season 2 is announced. Season 2 has been announced. So I'm so excited to get into that with her. Enjoy.
I know, but it's always like that.
I kind of want to know.
So is like
Can you say?
influencer / reality
That
versus actor.
Right.
You would think actor,
would be more high maintenance.
correct? And
Right.
it's
But I think
not.
like actors have to like eat shit so much coming up
yeah.
and even up
Yeah.
that I feel like influencers are just like, they just all of a sudden are up.
That's such a
Do
good.
you know what I mean?
Yes.
And like with actors, we've been in the trenches or whatever, but eating shit, truly just like it humiliated one day, on top the next day,
Right.
back and forth. So just meaning like, I don't know, we don't mind like, I mean, I'm not talking about like A-list. I'm sure they're different, but even still, I don't know. I'm just like, I don't need to be babysat.
Right.
I'm like self-sufficient.
But don't they babysit you anyway?
Yeah.
I hear about that.
And then sometimes
like PAs on top of PAs.
And sometimes you have to be like, I don't need all this. But also it's really easy to get used to it.
yeah.
Where then
Maybe I am hungry.
yeah, exactly. Totally. I remember like I had one costumer who would like always tie my shoes for me and I'd be like, no. And then she's like, this is my job. Like you need to get
Wait.
used to it.
Wait, tie
Yeah.
your shoes?
Yeah.
Like before.
Like if I would have Uggs on or whatever, you know, like I'd come to set and then she'd have my shoes for me to like switch into.
Yeah.
And she'd like get down there and do them. And I'm like, no, I can do
Wow.
that. And then she's like,
It's weird to slide your foot in and have people help you like get your foot in. I always feel bad about that.
I know exactly
Because
what
I
you
have
mean.
really rough skin on my heels.
You're like, don't touch my heels.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, is this like this feels like weird?
I know.
You know?
It's intimate.
Like, let me do the
hold on, I got that part.
Yeah.
Or like their fingers like stuck in there with your heel.
And it's sweating.
Yeah.
Everything is sweating.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the sweating.
The sweating. We need to talk about the sweating.
Okay.
Darcy Carden is here. I'm so happy you're here.
I'm so happy to be here.
Not many people before we start recording, I'm like, damn it. Because every
Uh-oh.
word that came out of your mouth was just so good.
We're vibing.
I know.
Yeah.
Like throw these cards. Who needs
I
them?
know,
Because
I
I have
know.
already so many topics.
Well, as
We
soon
have
as
the mom on coffee.
Yeah, we do. Do we talk about it by
Oh,
name? The beep.
okay, the
the
beep
beep
coffee.
coffee. We've got, of course, the beep coffee.
Wait, we're going to say as soon as you.
As soon as I walked in, you were sort of like, nice to meet you. And I'm like, no, we've met. And you're like, you remember? And I said, of
compliment.
course I remember. And you're like, why? And I was like, because I love your face. I really do. I think you have such a pretty face.
Wow, that's so nice.
It's really like striking.
Thank you.
Reg, shush. Hey, Reg.
Reg, this isn't
This isn't Reg
an
time.
A and B
This
conversation.
isn't Reg time. See your way out.
Well, I thought about that today too about Shotgun Wedding.
Yeah.
Why does that feel like 1,000 years ago?
Because, well, was it like 3-4 years ago?
It was probably 3-4
But
years ago.
there's something about like those like, I would say the like 3-ish COVID-y years.
Right.
Which it really was.
It was probably like 2021.
I think we shot it in 21, so maybe it was 22.
Yeah.
But even that, like, I really do think we think of COVID as like 1 year, but it wasn't longer. It was like 3 years.
It was 3 years and it was a weird
that
time.
things were not normal.
Yeah.
They're still not, but like that things were just like not normal and things were just still weird. It does feel like a long time ago.
Your character was good in that.
That was fun.
You had like a
Harriet.
fun, like fancy lady.
Yeah, I had like a fun little twist, which sorry to spoil, but I was It's such a funny setup. Like I played Cheech Marin, his new girlfriend,
Right.
which means I was playing J-Lo's like practically like her stepmom.
Right.
But then the twist is that I'm actually like dating Lenny Kravitz and we are like the bad guys.
Right.
It's so funny.
Right.
Which and Lenny
Wait.
Kravitz is J-Lo's ex-boyfriend
Right.
on the show, in the movie.
By the way,
Yeah.
what a cast you got to hang
I
out with. Where
know.
was this filmed again?
We filmed in the Dominican Republic
With Lenny Kravitz.
Jennifer
J-Lo.
Coolidge,
Jay
Jay
Coolidge.
Cool.
Jay
Yeah.
Cool.
Josh Duhamel, Jay Duhamel, Kelly, Sonia, Selena, like we all like lived together. It was
Right. You
so
lived with Jay
fun.
Cool.
I lived with Jay Cool, not J Lo, but
Right.
Jay Cool. Yeah.
And
And it was just like heaven. It was so fun. It was like special. It also, because it was so newly COVID, I hadn't met a new friend in a year. I hadn't like eaten dinner with anyone other than my husband in a year. And so it was, we all, like living together in a different country and getting to like eat our meals together every night was really, I think everyone was like really grateful.
it gave you like a White Lotus vibe.
It totally did. It was, like the idea of us all living together and eating meals together. I remember when I first got to this place and they were like, and the kitchen is downstairs or whatever. I was like, what? Like, but I can't eat in my room, like alone. I need alone time. I think everybody kind of felt like that. Like, well, we're not going to be together the whole day or whatever. Every single night, we like ran down to the kitchen to eat dinner together. And we would like drink and eat. It was like, it would be like 3. I would text my husband and I'll be like, see you in 3 hours. I'll FaceTime you in 3 hours when this like nightly dinner is done.
To give him the tea.
Yeah.
What else do we say we have to talk about before we get into the actual
interview? Sweating.
Or sweating.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
yeah,
we were talking about just like podcast, like something that seems simple, like sitting at a microphone, talking.
Yeah.
Would be so simple. But sometimes you're like adrenaline can kind of pick up or whatever. Or there's like, it can be a little strangely exhausting. And we were talking about how I get sweaty.
I get sweaty too.
And I'm not like a sweater.
It's not like
it's not like I'm
sweat.
dripping
It happens
sweat.
usually in the underpants.
Yeah, honestly, it's like you stand up and you're like, what are those lines? I don't usually have those
know
sweat
why
lines.
that is.
Yeah, it's really strange.
But it does exert, I think it's like being not on, but like very attentive.
It
like you're not allowing yourself really to like
fully
fade out
dead
like you
face.
usually do.
Yeah. You can't.
So you're like
there's
in
like,
it.
Your body's like,
Your
it's like,
body. If there was like a cortisol measure,
yeah,
it'd be high.
I wish our Aura rings
Onto us wanting the 5th gen.
could.
Wait, that's 4? Aura ring 4?
This is a 4 ring.
This is a 3.
Okay.
How poor am I?
No, you're so rich.
Like,
it's
this
vintage.
is pathetic.
No, it's vintage. And then the new one is a little thinner.
But that one already looks better. You also have like dainty fingers. I have like,
Do you? No.
they're pudge.
They look great.
They're a little
Jewelry looks
short.
good on you. No, they look
This
great.
side is better. No,
Okay.
so I was going to take mine off because it looks dumb.
It
But
doesn't.
I want it to be with you.
It's funny. Look, I'm glad to see it on you because I wouldn't have noticed it was an Aura ring. They've done a good job. Aura, hit us up. I remember seeing a picture of Gwyneth with an Aura ring and like a diamond stack. So I tried that one time, like a little stack. Actually, I'll show you right now, audience.
How it looks like?
Yeah, and it looks good, but then I honestly felt like it like wasn't counting my steps as well.
Stop.
I was like, is it getting in the way? Okay, so does that look kind of good?
It does look kind of good. Gwyneth.
Gwyneth.
Do you know what my favorite thing about my Aura ring is?
What?
It really is happy for me when I nap.
I knew you were going to say that.
You knew I was going to say that?
Yes, because the like surprise nap, they're literally like, okay, you take a nap on a plane or whatever, on a couch, whatever.
And usually everyone else is like, why are you napping?
Yes,
like,
but your Aura ring is literally like, better and better, girl. Look at you, building healthy habits. Yes.
Babe, you know what it said to me the other day?
What?
Carpe diem.
I love that. Or even if you don't get enough sleep, it'll be like, maybe you could fit in a nap today. I kiss you, Aura ring. I love you.
That's the thing. Like, I know it makes people stress sometimes, and I get it because I remember I got sick once and it knew a day before and it freaked me out.
Too.
But
minor signs, right?
What?
Doesn't it say minor signs?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or it said body temperature is
like,
starting to, I'm like, that freaks me out.
Me too.
But I think if I had to like weigh it, the amount of support it gives me for my naps.
Yeah. Support for the naps.
Support for the naps is number 1. And also like me thinking, ugh, I like didn't sleep well. And then it's like, babe.
I know.
You got this.
Yeah. It is very
6
supportive.
hours is fine for you.
Yeah, totally. It's like, that's fine. That's okay. And I love, it really has made me walk more.
Walk more.
Yeah.
You're like, you're on it. You want to get to 10?
Yeah. And I do.
But in California?
Yeah, but I have to make myself. So easy in New York. In California, you have to make
in
yourself.
New York, with an aura, by the way. And that's
Yeah.
important distinction. Because with my phone, I wasn't getting to it. Because you're not.
It's not counting every single.
But in California, so do you go out? You go out for a walk?
Yes.
Okay.
And I love it. And it actually is like kind of life-changing. I've realized I love it. And I listen to a book. And
audiobook. I love an audiobook.
Yeah. So
what are you listening to?
I'm listening to I listen to a lot of memoirs.
Oh, good.
Memoirs. Yeah.
Which ones?
Like this year, I would say I listened to Anna Konkle from Pen 15. So good.
Oh, okay.
So
I'll listen
good.
to that one.
Jeff Hiller.
Mm-hmm.
Judy Greer.
Did you do Christina Applegate?
No, but I've heard it's great.
Babe, you have to.
And I have a bunch in the queue.
Okay,
but
you're
also
a memoir person.
But there's so many that I have to like switch it up. So I'm reading a book called Big Swiss right now, which is kind of like.
Oh, you switch it up in the.
In the genre.
Not like at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't do. Some people do that. My
crazy.
family is like. I come from a family of big readers. I'm like not a big reader at all compared to them. And they're usually like, I have my nightstand book and my like car book. And like they're like pivoting between 2 or 3 books, which I don't think my brain's like.
What do they think about audiobook?
I think that there's no judgment.
Okay, great.
And this is, I've actually, I just said her name, but Judy Greer, who is in the 5-Star Weekend, which I'm sure we'll talk about later.
Yes.
She wrote a book. And we were talking about books and how much we like to read. And I was really self-deprecating. And I was like, well, I don't even read. I like listen to books more than I read. And like, that's not the same thing. And she was like, look at me. She was like, reading is like listening and reading are the same thing. She was like, would you tell a blind person they can't read?
I love that.
And I was like, that's really true.
I love that.
Or somebody, whatever. Like,
by the way, followers have told me that there was a study.
Yeah.
I'm making this up.
Great.
But I think
blame it
there
on
was.
followers.
There was a study.
Yeah.
That listening is like reading.
Great.
In your brain.
Yeah.
Like the way your brain processes
and also,
it.
I think again, I'm not a scientist like your followers are, but like there are different ways that people take things in. And you're a visual learner, you're an audio, whatever. Like there's different ways that, sometimes when I'm reading, I read the same paragraph for like 15 minutes before I'm like, come on, get in there. And then like, it doesn't like enter as easily. I'm sure I have a learning disability. Yo. And that's fine. And it's great.
It's great.
But anyway, once I've like, thank you to Judy Greer. Once I've accepted that
you don't feel bad about it.
I'm reading so much
It's just
more.
weird. I think we need to come up with that word. You know what I mean? Because we want to say, I'm reading that book.
Totally.
And then we'll get judged. But I also don't want to say,
I'm listening.
I guess we'll say, we're listening.
If we can release the stigma of listening, then we could just say like, I'm listening to a great book. That doesn't sound bad.
Right.
I'm listening to a great, sexy, crazy book right now called Big
somebody
Swiss.
just like a troll, like I posted this book and I said, I loved this book.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw a message from a faceless person that said, this audiobook.
Okay, bitch.
See? I feel like, there is a stigma. Literally like justice for audiobooks.
Yeah, justice.
But there
is
where you feel like if I was reading this as a book, it would look so smart and so chic. And I'd be like on a beach and like, what's her name? Kaya Gerber.
Yes.
I
want to look like we're all just like, it's so funny to be like, I wish I looked like Kaya Gerber because she reads. If I could pick anything about Kaya Gerber that I was the same as, it would be that she reads.
That she reads.
It wouldn't be her bod or face or hair or
none
lips
of that.
Or
None of that. But it's true. That's my prime example.
Yeah.
And like Jacob Elordi.
Yeah.
Who they coincidentally dated because they both read.
They're big readers.
Yes.
Yes.
That's why.
That is why. I think it's funny. I'm like, I want justice for audiobooks, but I'm also like, if I was a big reader, I might judge. Or not judge, but I might be like, well, it's not reading.
Right.
So I maybe get it.
I maybe get it too.
That being said, it is what it is. Like it is how I read. So and I love it.
It did change my life.
Yeah, me too.
It's a nice like thing to add to your to the things that you do.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start from the beginning, which is I know you probably get asked about the apostrophe, but I want to know,
Yeah.
since your name is Darcy,
Right.
and you added it,
I did.
do people think they have to say it
Sometimes.
fancier?
It's funny. I do get, so I added it when I was like 11 or 12 because I was obsessed with the band Smashing Pumpkins, and the bassist in Smashing Pumpkins is a Darcy with an apostrophe. So I just sort of took it.
Yeah.
She's D apostrophe capital A, and I was D lowercase a. So I just changed it
Uh-huh.
and like never looked back. And yeah, sometimes people say Darcy. And I think because
I think you were saying Darcy.
I get it. Because
Were you not?
she's like catching strays while I eat my chomp in the corner. Absolutely.
I think you were saying Darcy.
And it's okay. I did an entire movie with Jake Johnson, and he was calling me Darcy the whole time. And I have,
Wait, what movie did you do together?
we did, speaking of COVID times, we did this movie called Ride the Eagle that he wrote, very small. It was Susan Sarandon played his mom. It was great. Very small. It was such a small movie that like, and it was such a COVID-y movie that no actors were ever in a scene together.
Wow.
It was all like phone calls and video, and he was like with his dog the whole time. It's great. It's great. So we hadn't actually been in a room together,
Yeah.
but we had all these phone calls in the movie. And then when we were doing press, he was like, well, Darcy. And I was like, I finally was like, man, you gotta stop. It's Darcy. I love you. I'm like, you need to stop.
I guess that's the only way that people can say it.
Yeah, yeah.
If they're trying to include the apostrophe.
Exactly. Yeah. So, but other than Jake,
Yeah.
because I put it in myself, if somebody says Darcy, I'm like, let me just let that go.
Okay, but what in you at 17 years old? How old were you?
Like 12.
Oh.
Yes. Junior high, like 11, 12.
Okay. I don't know why I'm like
No,
17.
I know.
Just
Well,
guessing.
because that feels more like I'm going to like make a change in my
right.
life.
So what was it? You felt like it wasn't cool? Like that you were.
It felt like it felt like she was so
like
cool.
you wanted to be
her. And I actually didn't like my name. I was always like Darcy. Like I didn't know a single other Darcy. Felt like a boy's name. Like there was just too many things. It kind of is.
Really?
There's
like Mr. Darcy?
Yeah, maybe Mr. Darcy.
I don't
Mr.
know
Darcy.
any boys that are Darcy.
I think, well, this is funny. I feel like I grew up knowing a fact, which was like boys in Ireland are named Darcy. But I'm like, I've never met one. I've never met one.
You probably sought out that information.
Yes.
Yeah.
But anyway, when it was just one of those things like, I don't know, you see, I'm like, representation matters. It's like you see yourself in someone else and you're like, finally, I feel cool or something. So she was like, made the kind of music that I liked. Her name was Darcy. She was literally cool.
Yeah.
And so I just was like, me want to be that.
And your parents were down.
They were kind of like, the way I would describe it is they were like, huh? They're like, what are you doing? And I'm sure they were like, I'm sure this won't last. And now here we are.
But you had to change, add it.
Yes. It's wild.
That's like a documentary.
Yeah.
You know, going through the process of adding the apostrophe.
It's so funny.
But I guess it's easier when you're younger because you have less documents.
It's funny. I didn't do it until I changed my last name when I got married. So I was like illegally. But also you can kind of just do that.
Right. You could decide whatever you want.
And then when I started, I occasionally like, when I was really young, I would get on a plane or whatever, and they would be like, wait a second, this doesn't, and I'd just be like, just chill out.
Like
it's
what?
So small.
You would fill in your name.
No, exactly. It's like, if that doesn't match with this like identification or whatever, but that's not an issue anymore.
So you did that after you got married, which Carden is your married name.
Married name.
Yeah.
And that's also a little bit of like, it's a little bit of like, I like the name. I like the way Darcy Carden sounded.
Right.
What
is your maiden name?
My maiden name is Erican. Beautiful, but very hard to pronounce and always like Aroken.
Right.
Yeah, never pronounced correctly. Sorry to my siblings. Sorry, Daddy. I'm like leaving y'all in the dust. Mine's easy now.
Right, yours is easy. Mm-hmm. So that's why you married him.
Yeah. But it is like a funny thing to take someone else's last name. Did you? Have you?
I didn't.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like these days most people don't.
I was thinking about that too.
I also don't think I'm the type of person that
would. If
but
it was,
I just
didn't
was
work
like,
for you.
Darcy Carden.
I just
could
Hollywood
see it. I'm
lights.
like, that's going to work.
That is funny. Like we both have a similar last name, but I think what was it? It was kind of like.
You don't remember?
No. I mean, I don't remember why.
What was my
No, I
last
don't
name?
remember why I didn't go
Why you
through with
didn't.
it.
Because his is
No, I'm saying it's similar. His is Weiss and mine
Yes.
is Hirsch. They're both, it's
one
the
syllable,
same.
same name. Yeah.
But I
You don't
didn't.
have to.
And then with having kids, you kind of want to.
I get that.
And then you're like, that's not like important enough for me.
You can really like, there's pros and cons. There's like something sweet about having the same name in like a family sort of way.
Right. And then
There's
like
also
the family.
There's also something insane, more than anything.
Yeah.
It's insane that we would live our whole lives as a certain name and then we would be
Insane.
like, and now I'll have yours.
Right.
And this will be normal.
And this will be
It's
normal.
insane.
But people really look forward to it.
Yeah.
A lot of women do, you know?
And I do like, there is something sort of, I guess it's a little old fashioned or something. There is something about it. I'm almost like, we're brother and sister.
We grew up together.
Yeah, this is my sibling. I keep doing this with my husband where we're talking about this one specific cousin who we love so much, Neva, who lives in New York. And when I'm telling friends that we're going to like visit her or whatever, I say, our cousin, Neva. And I'm like, we're not siblings. It's my cousin.
You've been together for so many years.
We've been together for so many years.
How many years?
Like 20.
Wow. Gulp.
Gulp.
I mean, me almost 2.
Yeah.
Me 15.
Me 15. Pen 15.
That's a lot of years.
Me 15 is the same as me 20.
It kind of is the
It's
same.
almost like once you get to like 8, you're like,
yeah.
I mean, or whatever. I mean,
yeah.
Whatever
so 20 together total.
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe 21, maybe 22.
You don't
Who can
even
remember.
Do you
What year
celebrate
is it?
anniversaries and stuff?
Sort of.
Yeah.
I think like we started as friends, so our beginning is like a little murky. It's like friends, best friends, kind of like kiss here and there, and then like no, and then like yes, and then it's like, when did we start?
And you met at Disneyland, I read. And that's true.
It's the weirdest little fact. And all that really means is, doesn't it sound like we went on like a Disneyland app for like singles or something?
No, to me it sounds like this might sound worse, but like you went with like a group of friends to Disneyland.
But that is what it is, bitch. This might sound worse.
Well, okay.
Okay.
Preface, I'm not a Disney
and so as you
person.
shouldn't be.
Okay.
Or as you should be. I love you, Disneyland. But I was visiting friends who were going to Disney. I was visiting friends in LA.
Okay.
They were like, our friends are going to Disneyland, come with us.
So it's
exactly what it was. It sounds even worse. It sounds like something I can't imagine. It sounds like something I would throw up if I had to do, which is go to Disneyland with friends, she said.
Oh my God, I'm dying.
But yeah, so I just went with their group of friends and he was in that group.
Wait, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And then it was like, you want to go on the...
Kind of. Actually, there was like a little tiny, teeny bit of a cute moment. We didn't we didn't start dating that day. We didn't anything that day. I just
Met
was like,
that
he's
day.
hot. But there was like a moment where we were getting on Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, a ride you don't know because you're not a Disneyland person. And I was kind of like the odd man out. I was going to ride with like the little kid. And he's like, ride with me. And then the guy who was like, put your seatbelt on, blah, blah, blah. He was abnormally, Disney people are so nice. And he was like yelling at people. He's like, grab your kids, make sure you're holding their hand or whatever. And so Jason like held my hand. I've never really told this before. It's so intimate as a way to kind of be like funny.
Yeah.
And it was a little like tingly.
Oh, that is cute.
Yeah.
Do you go back?
We do. I mean, again, we're not like, there's like almost a distinction. We love Disneyland, but we're not like Disney people, with all respect.
Maybe if I went, I'd turn.
I mean, or you wouldn't. I mean, it is so polarizing. Like it's a lot. But also I went as a kid every year, so there's something really nostalgic about it.
Because you grew up in California.
Grew up in California.
Okay.
And we would do like an LA trip and we'd always go to Disneyland the day after Thanksgiving. Every year.
I just like the lines.
Yeah. Chomp.
This episode is brought to you by IQ Bar, our exclusive snack, hydration, and coffee sponsor. IQ Bar protein bars, IQ Mix hydration mixes, and IQ Joe mushroom coffees are the delicious, low sugar, brain and body fuel you need to win your day. I'm talking plant protein. I'm talking low sugar and carbs. I'm talking tons of fiber. IQ Bar plant protein bars are truly the smarter snack choice. They are clean label certified. They're entirely free from gluten, dairy, soy, GMOs, and artificial ingredients. Like, this is the good stuff. Plus, they're packed with extra good stuff to keep you physically and mentally fit: magnesium, lion's mane, and more. Plus, like I said, they have IQ Mix as well, which is electrolytes. Okay. It's zero sugar and it boosts your hydration, it improves your mood and your clarity. Right now, IQ Bar is offering my special podcast listeners 20% off all IQ Bar products, including the ultimate sampler pack, plus free shipping. To get that 20% off, text not skinny to 64,000. Text not skinny to the number 64,000. That's not skinny to 64,000. Message and data rates may apply. See terms for deets. I literally don't understand how my sister still hasn't texted me and asked me for my magnetic me discount code. But literally every time I see baby Ellie, my niece, my gorgeous niece, she's in magnetic me. Like, my sister discovered this for her baby and she is not looking back. I'm like, I get it, girl. I love magnetic me. Listen, do you want to button up buttons in the dark when you're changing your baby? Do you want to snap buttons and not see what you're snapping? You're snapping a 1 2 low to a 1 2 high, or do you want to freaking let the magnets flap together and find each other and it'd be so much easier? But it's not even just the magnets with magnetic me. It's literally fabric, so soft, like the softest. By the way, my sister is like an almond mom. So like, she did the digging, that it's like organic cotton, all that stuff. Like, she doesn't put anything on that baby. Like, that isn't amazing. So just amazing concept here with the magnetic closures, amazing fabrics and softness and feel. I'm telling you, this is so cozy, and amazing prints, beyond amazing prints, you guys. My boys both have matching pajamas. I think they have like birdies on it. It's like a light blue. It's just so cute, but not like too childlike where it's like, okay, like we don't need like Pooh the Bear and everything. You know what I mean? It's like chic child stuff. Do you get what I mean? Trust me. Once you try to magnetic me, you'll never want to look back. You're never going to want to go back to buttons, zippers, any of that. I know you and your kiddos will love these outfits. Also, great gift. Right now, new customers, like I said, get 15% off site wide. You just go to magneticme.com. No promo code. Just go to magneticme.com. And as a new customer, you're going to get 15% off. I know that like I see people go through phases in life and evolve. It's like a girl that once used to wear heavy makeup doesn't anymore, vice versa, or like going for this aesthetic. Guess what I am? I'm just that girl. Okay. Wow. I'm self-loving myself today. But I mean, like, I've always not been that into a lot of makeup, and I've always liked minimalist beauty, clean beauty. That's why when Merit Beauty came on the market, I was like, this is my brand. Like, this is my girl. You guys, if you haven't checked out Merit, this is the time. This is the routine that you need in the morning. This is what works for your life. They have a thoughtfully edited lineup, and it just helps you get a natural polished look in a few minutes. So you don't need to like do it, get ready with me. Merit literally calls it FMM, 5-minute morning routine. It simplifies getting ready for serious. I love their minimalistic. You can use it as concealer, as foundation, as both, as neither. I love all their blush bombs, their bronzer that just swipes on amazingly, and their highlighter and all their lip slicks. Like, I'm telling you, this is your brand, you guys. They also started making skin care. So they have their great skin serum, which gives such a glow. And I also love their primer, which I put on under my makeup. You guys, it's August. It's almost fall, and fall is the perfect time for a fresh start. So make it your back to me season with Merit. Right now, Merit Beauty is offering my listeners their signature makeup bag. It's so cute. It's an accessory. Free with your first order at meritbeauty.com. That's MERIT beauty.com, meritbeauty.com. I saw a lot of people talking about surprising their kids to go to Disneyland, and them being like, parents put together this whole thing,
and then they get there,
and then, or like the kids are just not as excited.
Yeah,
you know,
totally.
And I was like, until my kids are like, we heard about this place called Disneyland and we're obsessed.
Yeah.
Why would I?
I know.
You
Do
know,
like one project with Disney and then get free tickets and like a guide
with a skipper guy. Do big celebs get that? They get a guy. Did you get a guy?
I have once, and it is a little like that. The first time you like
You feel
get first class or whatever on a plane, where you're like, I can never go back.
right. You could.
It's like you don't even want it because it's too good.
It's
And
too
then
good.
you're like, I've tasted it.
Yeah.
Now I have to go back and like lick a toilet.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I need that guy.
Yeah. No, you don't.
Oh,
Because unless you go one time in
one
your
time.
life.
One
Yes.
time with the guy.
If you go one time, go with the guy.
Go with the guy.
And then never
Wait,
go
is
back.
there a guy that anybody can get? It just costs a lot of money?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah. I think
Okay.
there's like, you can work for Disney.
Yeah.
No, I don't think they pass them out. I don't think
Yeah.
it's like anyone. But,
Okay.
you can have like Disney perks.
Yeah.
Or you can pay out of pocket. And it's a lot.
Mm-hmm. No, that's good
But
to know.
if you've got it,
Yeah.
maybe you don't feel it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
People have got it.
People have got it.
People have got it.
It turns out some people have got it.
No, because sometimes I post things I'm even watching this show or like your show
Yeah.
in Nantucket, and people are like, I love Nantucket. I go every year. I'm
You're
like,
like,
who are
how?
all of these people?
I know.
I'm like, I've never been to Nantucket.
Just like a regular person.
Yeah, but like then you're like, everyone's
to
kind of like
Nantucket? I know.
living.
Good for them.
I mean, not
We gotta
everyone in our
get this
country is
Oura
burning.
ring.
I know,
That's true.
I know.
It's
But
burning,
it's
it's
like
burning.
whoever follows me apparently is
Good for
going to
them.
Nantucket.
That's actually great. That's great for you. We need to get that Oura ring money so we can go to
we
Nantucket.
need to get to our ring 5
First and foremost.
First. Okay, before we get to 5-star weekend, which I'm obsessed with beyond, and will
Hooray.
probably not shut up about it once I go there.
Yay.
So, grew up in California.
Yeah, so
one of 4.
One of 4.
It's a big fam.
One of how many?
I'm one of 3.
One of 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is something different about 4 and 3,
4
right?
feels crazy to
Also,
me.
my husband has 5 in his family, and I'm like, 5?
Wow.
Yeah. Although I feel like one time my mom said something like, going from 1 to 2 is insane.
Yeah.
It's like night and day.
Right.
Going from 2 to 3 is nothing. 3 to 4 is nothing. It's like once you've done 2, everything else is just like,
Yeah.
which I don't know if that's true or
People
not.
say that.
But also, there's like 3 older kids and then 1 younger kid.
Oh.
So when the younger one came along, we were sort of like,
What number are you?
I'm second.
You're
And
second.
then my little sister's 9 years younger.
And what
than
are
me.
the
Goes Lainey.
the genders?
Yeah. Girly.
Girl.
Girly.
Girl.
Boy. Girl.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting. Girl, boy, girl.
Yeah. We're all really close. I was texting with him on the way here.
You're all really close. And is everyone spread out?
Yeah, we are. We used to not be. Or a ring, shush. There was like a moment of like maybe 2 or 3 years when my brother and my little sister and I all lived within like a 2-minute drive in LA, where we were like, they were across the street and I was up the hill.
That's
And
fun.
we were like, it won't be like this forever.
And then it wasn't.
And then it wasn't. And then, yeah, even just moving 20 minutes away or whatever. And then my sister moved to Portland, and that's been good for them, sad for me.
Do you visit?
A lot.
Really?
Yes.
That's sweet.
I was there last week.
Portland, Oregon.
Yeah, which is really beautiful. And
I've
from
heard
LA,
it's
it's like, it's easy.
It's not that crazy.
Yeah, it's not that crazy.
It's
a
West
2-hour flight.
Coast.
You got it.
Great.
Yeah. Where were you born? Or where?
Here.
Yeah. So you're New York-y.
Yeah. New Yorkie. And we all live like 3 blocks away from each
Oh, I
other.
love that.
I know, but it gets cray-cray.
Right. I
Yeah.
know. But just imagine if you didn't have it.
I know.
That's the
I
thing.
do.
Yeah.
And also, you do have your 3 sisters and a brother.
Yes. So, and my older sister has always lived in the Bay Area, and she's always like, you guys. She'll be like, are you guys hanging out?
Oh, she gets jelly.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is so cute.
It is so
Yeah.
cute.
We'll send a picture to her, and she's like, great.
Is anyone else like in the biz?
My brother's an editor. He works for Netflix.
Oh, cool.
And then my sister married my friend who's an actor and a writer.
Oh, really?
Which is amazing.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Who is it?
His name's Nate Dern. We came up doing improv together, and he wrote for The Tonight Show, and he's written a book, and he's like, yeah, he's in the business. It's cool.
Wait, so you introduced them?
Yes.
Oh, wow. You're
Yeah.
going to heaven or something.
I know. I can't wait to go to heaven. Not too soon.
God.
God.
Don't
Don't
get
get
any ideas.
He's like, all right.
That's very good place
That's
of
a very
us.
good place of us.
I know. Wait, so 4 siblings.
Yeah,
and
4
then your
sibs.
dad was like theater.
Yeah,
key.
my dad did do a few plays, but mostly he and my mom were in the music business.
Mm.
So he had like a music magazine back when magazines really ruled the world, called BAM, which was like a California-based music magazine in the 70s, 80s, and 90s.
Sounds very cool.
It was very cool.
Yeah.
It was very cool. It was very cool.
And is that like, because you grew up with it, you feel like you went in this direction?
You know, I have thought that before, that like, you know, even though like the music business isn't acting, there is something like people being on stage,
Performing.
seeing them, and then like getting to see them backstage afterwards and being like, that's the same person. Like you kind of put some things together, like that's possible.
Right.
Whereas like, you know, I always think if you grew up somewhere, I don't know, like I name a random state in the middle of the country or whatever, where you just like never saw a movie being filmed or whatever. You just, there's like a disconnect.
You wouldn't know
like,
that
how
it's
do I
possible.
get there? Yeah, yeah. So it wasn't like a one-to-one, but there's a little bit of like, I feel like I have not like a leg up. I don't know what it is, where you're just kind of like,
Are you a Nepo baby?
well, it's I feel like that's basically what I'm saying.
Darcy Carden's a Nepo
That's
baby.
the new headline.
You don't actually feel like you. Okay.
No, I feel like I
had,
do feel like I had like an advantage
like,
of seeing it,
like
seeing
access
it's possible.
to dream, access to dream,
and also supportive parents that were like, you want to be an actor, do that,
right?
Which I think is, I don't think that's like officially what Nepo means, but I think that's just like an advantage or like a privilege or something, because I think that is such a common and hard thing that young people deal with, is that want to be artists, is that their family is like, well, no,
because you're not going to make any money,
yeah,
and
it's not like
reliable,
reliable, and they're not wrong,
right?
But the fact that my parents were like, you want to do that, go do that. That I think that was very.
But you went to school for it, right?
Yeah.
Where did you go?
I went to school in Oregon, which is West
Where your
Coast.
sister
Yeah, that's right.
lives.
That's right. Good job. Good
Yeah.
job.
Just
I like, you know where that is on the map? It's that way. Yeah. So I went to a school called Southern Oregon University, which was like a really tiny little small town. And the main thing there was that they have a huge Shakespeare festival. So it's like a theater town.
So that turned you on the
Very
Shakespeare
much, yeah.
festival?
Yeah.
And did you act
Shakespeare?
Yeah. Okay.
Loved it. Love it. I mean, I haven't done it in so long, but like really studied it and love it.
So it was less like comedy.
It wasn't really comedy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny, like, you know, there's you do a comedic play or whatever. I mean, that was an interesting, I wasn't ever doing specifically comedy, but looking back, I'm like, oh yeah, I guess I always got kind of cast as like the funny side character.
Uh-huh.
And I never, you know, so once I discovered that I love doing comedy, I was like, oh yeah, that does add up, you know?
And then you did UCB.
You got it.
Which is in New York.
It is, yes.
I never pictured it in New York for some reason.
It was in Chelsea. I mean, it still is here, but the theater's moved, and I think it's still in Chelsea. But the one that I came up in was in Chelsea.
So you moved to New York after college in Oregon.
Yeah.
You were like, I'm going to where the theater is?
Yes, I really was. I was like, time to be on the stage now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, screw you, LA. I didn't even really have, well, I don't know how to explain this. Like, not that I didn't want to be in TV and movies. I did, but I did not see a possibility.
Okay.
That didn't make sense to me. Like, I don't know how to get there. I know how to get on stage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And maybe that's something with college. Like, I didn't take any classes. We didn't have any classes that were like, here's how you act for the camera or how you like get an agent or any of that stuff. It was like, here's how you get on stage. So I knew how to do that.
So you knew how to do it. And you did it.
I did it like in a roundabout way. Like, you know, you come to New York and you're like, Broadway, baby. And then they're like, get to the back of the line.
Right.
So then I found UCB, which is a comedy theater that was founded by like Amy Poehler, amongst others.
Oh, yeah.
And then I saw a show there and I was like, this is it, which is just improv and sketch comedy. And then I mean, you know, like a lot of your favorite like comedy actors came from there.
So, but when you do it for the first time, I feel like it's probably so scary.
It is.
Improv.
Yeah, totally.
Because it's like a situation and then
it's like literally no, you know, it's such a funny thing because it's like so much training for not, I don't mean for nothing. It's so much training that is so helpful, but it's like not what you would think where you're not like memorizing lines or whatever. It's like so much training. And then you get up on stage and they're like, and there's no script and no, like you have nothing.
Yeah.
But it's the training is like to be able to listen and react and like, you know, like come up with stories and characters and scenarios and stuff like that.
So UCB, do you like just join? Do you get in? How does it work?
It was super competitive. It was like you would take a class. You'd have to get to a certain level of class before you could audition. And then you audition and so many people audition. The first time I auditioned, I did not get, actually the first time I auditioned, I got a call back. And I was like, oh my God, I must be good at this. I must be like right on, I'm next or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
And then the second time I auditioned, didn't even get a call back. And then the third time I auditioned, I finally got on. But it was like that. It was very competitive and like too many people for how few spots there were like on the stage.
And then you're like a do you
Yeah, there
do
was some
shows?
travel. There's like nightly shows at the theater, but then also there was like a touring company, which is what was a goal of mine. And I finally got on, and that's where I became really close with my now brother-in-law. Because he came up at UCB too, and we would like travel together.
Oh,
and I remember
wow.
even one tour, I don't remember where we were. It doesn't matter. Some state in this country. And he was like driving a car to like whatever college we were about to do a show at. And he was like, Darcy, how would you feel if I asked your sister out on a date? And I was like, I think that's a great idea. And now they have 2 kids, and
that's crazy.
It's like insane.
And then when does the TV stuff come up?
So like 11 years in New York of just improv, grinding ass, getting paid $0, making money, babysitting, temping, waitressing.
Oh, right. You nannied for Bill Hader's kids.
Yeah. Yeah. You said that right. So many people say you nanny for Bill Hader. And I'm like, well, I nanny for his kids.
Right.
Because you can see a moment where they're like, how old are you? Or how young is he?
Oh my God.
But yes. Yeah. So babysitting, just all the sort of typical actor jobs.
Was he doing stuff then?
Yeah, he was on SNL.
He was on, and you were aware, obviously.
Yeah,
Was SNL a dream?
It was a dream. It was almost like too much of a dream.
Yeah.
So I was like, I can't even look at it.
Oh, you didn't ever audition?
I never did.
Really?
Which is so, like at the time, every year not auditioning or not trying, I could justify it so easily.
Right.
And now looking back, I'm like, you were scared.
Yes.
You were scared. If you didn't get it, your dreams would be shattered. And you know what I mean? It's like so clearly like a self-sabotage thing.
Or like not a
preservation.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you.
You're welcome. But it's true.
Yeah.
So like hindsight is 2020, and you look back and you're like,
yeah, totally. It's so funny when you see it and you're like, oh, that's what that was.
I was like, that's so dumb and so like pathetic to even try. You know what I mean? You're like,
Yes.
You wanted it
You
so
were desperate.
bad.
Yeah.
So when you were nannying for Bill Hader's kids, I mean, babysitting.
Yeah.
You weren't a full-time nanny.
I was, yeah.
You were his full-time nanny?
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
it's his. Now I ruined it. You were his. You were Bill. So you were, wow.
Yeah. For
okay.
years and years and years. Yeah. Yeah. It was great. It was great. I love those girls.
Did you try to like show him that you're a performer?
I didn't.
Never?
No, I didn't. Like, he knew that I did improv. We just never really talked about it. We like kept it profesh.
Yeah.
And then there's a particular show at UCB that it's called ASCAT. It's just like their biggest show where they have a celebrity guest come on, and the audience gives them a suggestion and they tell a story, and then the improvisers do improv based on their story. So he was doing that one night and I was in the cast.
Oh my God.
And that was like kind of a great night where he was sort of like, what the hell?
Yeah.
It was great. It was really sweet.
And then years later you did
Barry.
You did Barry.
Which is great. Yeah, he and Maggie Carey, his wife at the time, and those girls are like really like kind of family. They really, with my husband too. I talked to the girls like last week.
Stop.
Yeah, we be texting.
That is so special.
I know, it's really special. They like mean so much to me. They're mine, actually.
How many years? How long ago was this?
Like, hold on. No, more. Like 17.
That is very sweet. I do not talk to my nannies from 17 years ago.
I know. Well, we just sort of like
not
because
right.
But we just sort of stayed in each other's lives enough that it was like family-ish,
right?
You know? Yeah,
I love that so
I know,
much.
It's special, especially to me because I love them so much, and it's nice that I'm like still a part of their lives.
Yeah. And you're like, and I told that story again.
Yeah.
Sorry to make
that's
you do
okay.
that.
Oh my God,
I'm
you're
sure
so
you get
cute.
asked that a lot.
It's interesting. I mean, it's a
nugget.
It's kind of like what?
It's a nugget.
Yeah,
it's a nugget.
It's a nugget.
Talked about this before, but hair to me is so important. I even think about it like if I look ugly on a pod, I don't care. If my hair looks ugly, like it ruins my day. Like it's like even on this last episode, not today. I hope my hair is good today. My hair should be good today. But like the episode before with Leah, it was not. So I put it in this bun and I'm like, ugh. Like hair is so important. And you know, when you realize it on the bad days, on the bad hair days, because the good hair days you take for granted and the good hair periods of your life you take for granted. And that's when I found out about Nutrafol. This is back in the Diz, like 2020. Okay. And I was like asking around, does this really work? People that I trusted said yes. And ever since, I haven't looked back. Okay. It's 4 pills daily with a meal. So many people stand behind this. After Noah, I took it. And then thankfully, we got back into business. And then with Lenny, they had the postpartum formula. So I couldn't take it pregnant, but I could take it postpartum while breastfeeding because it was breastfeeding friendly. So Nutrafol is that guy. It's the number 1 hair growth supplement brand personally used by dermatologists. Nutrafol's hair growth supplements are peer-reviewed, NSF certified for sport, and clinically tested. Let your hair be one less thing to worry about. See visibly thicker, stronger, faster growing hair in 3 to 6 months with Nutrafol. And for a limited time, Nutrafol is offering my listeners $10 off your first month subscription and free shipping when you visit Nutrafol.com. Enter promo code NotSkinny10. That's Nutrafol.com, spelled Nutrafol.com. Promo code NotSkinny10. I just love hearing that like people are loving Quince. You know, I'm like, I try to gatekeep, but I didn't because then they started advertising on my podcast, you know? But like before then, I was gatekeeping. I was like, I'm not going to tell you where this $50 Mongolian cashmere sweater is from, or these chic silk pants, or these linen European style pants. Okay. I'm not going to tell you, but then again, started working with them. So like yay for me, but also can't gatekeep anymore. If you haven't heard about Quince, they specialize in effortless, high quality essentials. They have soft organic cotton, premium Mongolian cashmere sweaters. Everything is so beautiful, built to last and transition seamlessly from morning to night. Okay. Like every single basic you could think of. Like just now I was like, oh, I'm into like the baby doll shirts. Baby doll shirts. Go to quince.com, baby doll shirts. Type it in. You'll find it and you're going to find it at less than you would pay at similar brands because they work directly with the factories, cut out the middlemen. So you're getting quality without brand markup. So I'm obsessed with their stuff. Highly recommend any and all cashmere, including the Mongolian sweater. I literally have a Quince bed. Okay, you guys, I have a problem. Upgrade your everyday. Download the Quince app and you can get exclusive app offers there, or go to quince.com/notskinny. Get free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada and the UK too. Canada, that's QUINCE.com/notskinny. Say what you want to say. There's something about going to Starbucks and wherever you are in the world, you feel at home. You know your coffee order. You know they're going to get you. You know you're just like, ah. But when you're at home, and you don't want to leave your house to go to a Starbucks, but you have to run out the door, but you want to make a pit stop. You know what I do? I grab one of those bottled Starbucks Frappuccino drinks. They're chilled, they're creamy, they're sweet. They have that coffee flavor, obviously, coffee, with that hint of indulgence that I want, okay? And I have to do nothing, okay? I have to open fridge, grab bottle, done. Level of effort, 0. Level of effort, 0. And let me tell you, if you have house guests and you're like, do you want a drink of water? No, thank you. I'm good. Do you want a seltzer? No. I'm good. Do you want a Starbucks Frappuccino drink? Let me tell you, 10 out of 10 times, it'll be a hell yes. I love having them stocked up for an afternoon pick-me-up that I need. By the way, I need an afternoon pick-me-up right now. I'm going to go get one of those. And you could grab it out the door when you're running late or something like that. They come in so many flavors, mocha, coffee, vanilla. You could switch it up dependent on your mood. And I think one of the most fun things about it, you could literally find bottled Starbucks Frappuccino drinks wherever you buy your gas or groceries. You know what's so funny? I've worked with Vivrel a lot in the past and I've used Vivrel a lot in the past. But I literally, do you ever like influence yourself when you're like, girl, you have this, like you do it, you own it or whatever it is. Like I just saw somebody posting about Vivrel and I was like, swipe up. Like it is that, like Vivrel is that. It's that what you see is what you get. When you hear about a Vivrel membership where it's like you are a member to the most insane closet that owns Chanel, Louis Vuitton, Prada, Dior, all the brands you dream about. And you could just borrow pieces that show up at your doorstep. Like, that's Vivrel. That's for real. There's no catch. Okay. That's what it is. You know what hooked me? No return dates. Return it when you want it. You want to keep it? Keep it. You want to swap monthly? You're over it? Swap it. Like, I know that I get sick of trends, which is why I don't like buying myself luxury items, because I'm like, I'll be over this orange Bottega. You know what I mean? Like, but do I want to try and play with an orange Bottega for a month in the summer? Yes. And that's where Vivrel comes in. Vivrel really is giving you guys such an amazing offer that you don't want to miss. So use code NOTSKINNY when you apply, and you can get your first month of membership free. Yep, that's right. First month of membership. Membership equals a literal like bag for the month. So go to Vivrel.com and apply for a membership today using referral code NOTSKINNY for your first month of membership free. That's VIVRELLE.com. Use code NOTSKINNY for your first month free. Okay, on to my favorite show.
Okay.
5-Star Weekend.
What if you said something else? I'm like, okay. No, I'm so glad you like it.
I loved it.
Great.
So much that it was like my show.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That's
like
good.
My show.
Wait, I love this.
And like my time of like, even though something sad happens, but it's like the feel good of the friendships and the women.
I think, there is some sadness, but it's not like devastating.
Right.
I don't know. There is sadness for sure, but it is like feel good.
It's very
cozy.
Good.
It's so cozy.
It's so cozy. And by the way, I was like, because we met that one time for 5 minutes, it did make me feel, I was like so happy for you as a person that like, huge cast, great
Amazing.
Women all around. But like Brooke's character was kind of getting the most love.
Oh, thanks.
Like, I feel like everyone was so invested in her journey.
I mean, I'm invested in her journey.
Yeah.
She's like, you are rooting for her.
Right.
I felt that way when I read the book too. I was just like, I want the best for this
Listened
poor
or
woman.
read?
Listened. I think Jen Garner should re-record that book.
Oh, yeah.
She's got time. She's like, Darcy, shut up.
Wait, so did you read it before you saw the script?
It was simultaneous.
Really?
I think I could say that word smoother.
I'm so bad at the word.
Simultaneous. I was the last person cast by like a mile. I was cast like days before they started shooting.
Because they couldn't find
I guess
the person?
So. Yeah. And so when I started auditioning, whatever. I didn't start reading it until I got the part. Because I think if I had started reading it while I was auditioning, it would have been like heartbreaking then to not get it.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
So the second I got it, I'm like reading it, listening to it. I'm reading it, page, just like word, like entering word, turning a page, like starting another word, like folding over a little page, closing the book, putting it on my nightstand, waking up, like reading another page.
Yeah.
Okay. But once I got it, they started like sending me scripts. So I'm reading the scripts and the book at the same time, and they're just different enough, not big, huge differences, but just different enough that it was like very confusing. And I was like making mistakes.
You're like, maybe I should stop listening.
Yes. But I like couldn't really, I felt like I needed the whole picture.
Uh-huh.
But there was like a few times that I would like reference it in like talking about the character, something that they'd have to be like, oh no, that happens in the book, not in the show. And I'm like, right. Yes, for sure.
You're like, but maybe.
But what if? Yeah. No, I'm glad to hear you say that. I know, there is just something about Brooke where you're just like, come on, like you're so close,
yeah,
but so far away. Like you just want to kind of help her out, and she can't quite see what like everyone else can see, and she's trying so hard, and she's so insecure, and she's like doing too much. And it's pushing people away. And when she can kind of like let that go a little bit is when it starts to feel more like she's one of the group.
Well, you not only like had her stuff, you were also so pivotal in the other stuff.
Which was,
you know what I mean?
I felt so lucky about that. That's so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That you like are the one to find out.
Totally. It is like, it did feel like I want to say an honor. I don't really know how to explain it. Where it was like those kind of things, like that. What do I give away? What do I not? But like,
I mean, you guys, if you haven't watched it,
yeah, watch
you
it.
know what I mean?
You could literally watch it right now.
Like, you can watch it right now, and it goes by way too quick.
I know what you mean.
Right? How many episodes are
8
there?
episodes. Let's do more.
It felt quicker, by the way.
Yeah.
And you're doing more.
And we are doing more, and I'm so excited.
Season 2,
so
is it
excited.
coming?
I gotta say, season 2s are like so rare these days.
Do you feel that way?
Yes.
Huh.
I do. And also, like, I think I was very lucky with the first few things I did being Good Place and Barry and Broad City that like had season after season after season. So I think I kind of got used to that a little bit. And then did League of Their Own, which I loved so much, and it got canceled after the first season. I was like, oh, this is the This is
like,
the way
this
it
happens.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
actors, I feel like, are speaking out about that more now. Have you noticed that?
I have.
Where like actors are posting like about their show
Kinda,
getting
like,
canceled and being kind of like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you.
I think it's, I might correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like there's more shows, more, let's say, channels, streamers and stuff that are, am I right about this? It's like they're trying more things, but there's like fear involved. So they're like cutting things, they're canceling things before they really get a chance to like find their footing. And the I think the real argument is like, look back on so many of your favorite shows from the past. The first season was probably not their best season.
And also, by the way, so many shows, like even New Girl with your buddy.
Jake Johnson.
It wasn't doing well when it was on.
Right. Parks and Rec is another one. Like something that went on to be like
a cult,
so beloved.
Yeah. And I mean, not that, they can afford, I guess, to give every show, but I think it's probably more about like just looking at like the numbers or the ratings or whatever. Yeah. But fuck that. 5-star weekend.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, whatever it is works for us. Worked both ways for us. I am just like, let me just enjoy this moment because it can be rare.
Do you know when you're going back?
I do. We're leaving on beep on beep.
Stop. Is it soon?
Not as soon as I want, but it's soon. But I'm like, let's go.
What
tomorrow.
Is it, like 2029 release vibes?
No.
What?
No.
Okay.
I had to say because I'm like, what year is it right now?
Right, I got you.
Yeah. It'll be here as soon as ASAP. We're all just getting older by the day.
Have you read the scripts?
No, but I've heard some great ideas.
But it's not going to be from the book.
Right, because the book
is
ends.
no book.
So now Becca Brunstetter, who's the showrunner and writer of the show.
Yeah.
And I don't know, actually, I don't know Ellen Hildebrand, who writes the books. I don't know how much they're talking. Ellen is like very involved and amazing. And she's like so involved in the show and also so hands off in such a fucking cool way where I could see like another author kind of being like,
I want this to go.
It needs to be like my way or the highway. She's like, whatever's best for the screen, like do your thing. It's been really cool.
That is really cool.
So whatever, Becca and her amazing writers will come up with. I've heard some ideas, everything golden. Everything I'm like, let's go now.
Also because like more Brooke.
Well, for me, I'm like, yeah.
You're like, let's go.
Yeah, totally.
She has a good story.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, she really does. I feel like everyone that I've talked to about the show was like, yeah, it was such a good show and beautiful and Nantucket, but also Brooke's story and coming out and all of that. Did you get massively reached out to about this?
Yeah, it's nice. It's so nice. It is, we don't see this so much. We're seeing it more and more in film and in TV, but like someone in like middle age, what a thing to say, but that's what it is, like coming out.
Right.
That they're not like 20 or even 30.
Right.
And I don't know, it's like, or someone that's a mom, married, and that it's not like scandalous or horrific. It's kind of just beautiful and amazing. And, like she's figuring out who she is and finding herself, and her friends are 100% not just supportive, but they're like, we see it before you do.
Like, A, we see it, and B, what I thought was lovely was like, it's not even like it wasn't even a thing.
I know.
It was like, yeah, so
that's what I love
to go
too.
do it.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't a let's sit down and talk about this and see where you're at. And it was like, okay, there.
Totally. There's like a moment where we're all having dinner at this Nantucket restaurant called Crew, which was actually shot in LA because we shot a lot of things in LA and then went to Nantucket. And it's funny, if you know Nantucket, like all of your followers do, to know like which is which. I'll tell you later, behind the scenes.
Tell me later.
Yeah.
And also why?
I guess because we shot for 3 months in LA because it's like Universal and you have the studio right there.
So
and I'm sure
studios.
it's like a money thing.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's so expensive to shoot in Nantucket.
Right.
So
but you shot there
for a month. Yeah.
For a month.
So like everything outdoor was Nantucket.
So did you live in Nantucket for a month?
It was so fun.
Was it a joint house like in Shotgun Wedding?
Almost. It was like we lived in, almost like a condo thing where we were like next door to each other. It was so fun.
That does sound so fun.
We were working a lot. I know I just was talking about something. I'll get back to it.
Yeah,
Whatever
get back to it. The Crew.
Yeah. Good job.
The Crew dinner.
Good job. Yeah. We were, okay, I'll just say it really quick. There's just a moment in the Crew dinner where Brooke is sort of like lightly spitting out like, well, I'm not gay. Like I couldn't be bisexual. Like she's just like, what are you talking about? And then Hollis, Jennifer's character, is just like, why not? It's just so simple. Just like, well, why not?
Right.
And she like doesn't really have an answer for that. Or she can't really have an answer for that. But I just thought that was like a lovely little, instead of being like, well, let's unpack this.
Right.
It's
when
just
did
like,
you
try
first
it.
start? Yeah.
Okay, so now,
Yeah.
we live together. Oh yeah, so getting to shoot on location like this in like a vacation town is so fun. It's also a little bit confusing because you're like, I'm on vacation, but I have to like wake up at 5 a.m. to go work.
Yeah.
But when we would have, not that we had like days off, but I guess we ate at restaurants and we like drank a little bit and we like did karaoke one night. And there's things that you do on location that you would never do when you're all like shooting in LA.
And I like when you all
Everybody
go back
lives
to your
there.
home.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. It's really like such a joyful, exciting part of this. Or exciting is maybe the right word, but just like, what a pleasure.
And you said you had no bad days.
No bad days.
No bad days.
That's so true and rare. No bad days. Every day on that job was like a pleasure, delightful. Even when we'd have to like cry and, like even when the scenes were heavy, it still was fun and we were light,
Mm-hmm.
No bad days for sure. It was great. That's why I'm just like, get me back there.
And I saw that, are you the one that would always take pics?
Yes, they always make fun of me about that.
Because what, you'd pull out your camera?
I'd be like, we're all together. Let's take a picture. And they're like, okay. And then afterwards they'd be like, we're glad you did that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's like surprising to me that you're the one.
I am the one.
Really?
I think I always have been. I am like that with my family. I'm like that with my friends.
Like you want the memories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like, yes, totally.
Not like like you're
I
not
would say like not like I was about to like make a disclaimer. Not like I'm not living in the moment, but more just like maybe less and less as cameras are like in our phones and we're all just taking pictures all the time. But I feel like it used to be more of like an embarrassing thing to be like, hey, I'm going to take a picture. Embarrassing, is that the right word?
I get what you're saying.
Or like interrupting.
Yeah.
Or like, yeah. And anyway, I just am always like, I'm not going to regret this.
We want to remember this.
Yeah.
And were you friends with any other girls before?
None of us knew each other at all.
None
other
of
than
you.
Jen and Judy.
Right.
Greer,
From
right,
13 going on 30.
But none of us had ever worked together. I had never met any of them.
Wow.
Which I think, again, is rare. Usually like.
You would cross paths.
Yeah, you'd cross paths. But this was just a cast of women that I was like deep fans of.
Were you intimidated by Chloe?
Yeah.
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 She's like super cool.
She's just like the definition of cool.
Yeah.
She like creates cool.
Yeah.
And then she is like, she just like lets you in and you feel really special.
You feel cool.
Yeah. You're like, we like went like vintage shopping one day and I was like, I did it. I like reached the pinnacle of life.
Of literal life.
Yeah.
I know there was this scene where she gives Jennifer Garner the cigarette.
The cigarette. I just rewatched that because it's so cute.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
And you're like, this is real life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Where Jen's like, no.
Right,
and she's like,
right.
just do it.
Right.
Yeah. They're all so great. And it was just like, I think there was something especially special about the 5 of us not knowing each other and coming in at like the same, I don't know, it was like a clean slate or same level, something where we were all getting to know each other at the same rate. And especially in the beginning, there were so many scenes where it was the 5 of us all together. And that means that you're spending the day together. That it's not just about like shooting the scene. That means you're like eating lunch together. You're in the seats together. You're like in your little room together. You're spending the day together. And those days, I really think about like how quickly we were all bonding and sort of like let our guards down together and just like went for it. We
And you
were
got super
deep.
close.
Yeah.
With Reggie.
Reg.
You're gonna start calling her
I
all
know.
these different
I know.
nicknames.
Gina? Mm-mm.
Doesn't work.
No. Hall.
That is so special. It made me so happy because I wasn't even thinking about a second season because I was like, this is the book. We take what we can get.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then when I saw the announcement.
It's so funny. I feel like we kind of were the same way, where we kind of went into it being like, maybe a limited series. Maybe it's just the book. Let's just enjoy it. And the further into it we got, we were like, sure, would love to do this again with you guys. Like we started like coming up with ideas of like what a second season could be. You know what I mean? Like, well, what if this character, like I don't think that is a typical thing that happens, but we were like trying to think, work everybody.
You loved it so much.
Yeah, it really was. On the last day of shooting, we were in Nantucket. Why did we get so drunk? What was that? I guess we were just like, we went out to dinner, a kind of impromptu cast dinner with like, meaning it wasn't planned. It was just like, we have the night free. It was the 5 of us, Timothy Oliphant, Harlow, and West, the two that play the daughters. And then my husband, even though he was like, I cannot come. And Jen was like, you have to come. But anyway, just because he's like, I'm not in the cast. But we had this like really nice, wonderful dinner. We ate a lot and we drank a lot. And then we all like started doing speeches and there were like tears and it really was so genuine. And nobody was like, and now we're going to do speeches. We just sort of started doing that. Speeches is maybe the wrong word, but like talking about what this has meant to us.
Yeah.
And it just kind of hit a certain spot for everybody that was like very special and unique. And especially from all these professional women that have been in so many things. Everybody's saying like this has something magical.
Yeah, it really did.
Yeah.
I feel like
so
everyone connected with it so much.
Yeah.
Did you, when you read Brooke's like character and like scenes, were you like, did you feel her?
You just said it. That is it's like when I read the first like little script that I got, a few pages, whatever the scene was, I was like, oh, I know her. That's it. I was like, I know her.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even, there's not, like, I don't need to research or whatever. Like, I know her.
She's played her so all the quirks and stuff. Is that how they describe her in the book?
Yeah.
Like you did it to the like, just the way you would approach overthinking before you talk and like.
I mean, I think so. I mean, to me, that's just like,
Was the kind of coming out scene the most emotional, memorable one?
Is which coming out scene? Like the one with my husband or the one like.
Kind of with the girls, right?
Yeah. I think the one that was like maybe the toughest or the one that I had to like kind of prepare for the most was the one where my like dumb husband, amazingly played by Rob Hubel, who is not dumb at all, comes to like, he like crashes the party and I have to get him out of there. And we have this kind of big emotional, not breakup scene, but not breakup scene, And I just wanted like,
when all the girls came
to my aid, like came like backed me up in such a sweet way. And I'm sort of like finally being honest with him and like saying my truth. And I think I just wanted that scene to be real and honest. And like, I just wanted, the stakes were high and I wanted, sometimes you just put pressure on yourself to like deliver. And I just felt them with me so much. Jen's like holding my hand. It really was like, also like even just the camera, like I don't know, the way this cast and crew like worked together
was beautiful.
I felt like I was like holding hands with the camera. Does that make sense?
No.
Okay.
The craft.
Yeah.
The craft. The craft. Tell me, is there a group chat for you girls?
Yeah.
Is it called 5-Star Weekend?
It is. We should change it, right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. What should we change it to?
Like, how about you just change it without telling anybody?
They would be like, of course you
Brooks
did.
Brooks is bitches.
Brooks is bitches.
Brooks is bitches.
Yeah. What did I just do recently? Oh my God. For our premiere, I got a pedicure.
Yeah.
And a spray tan. Okay. We had like a week or many days of like press together where we were kind of like together during the days, whatever. Like it was a group press situation. So we were all together all the time. Anyway, one night after press, I like went home, got a pedicure and a spray tan. And then my husband and I are watching the pit on the couch. And I'm like trying to just sort of like let my spray tan chill. And okay, oh God, it's so stupid. I spilled tea on myself so that it like smeared my spray tan completely all over my chest. And then like when I got up, I smudged my pedicure. So I'm like white chested, smudged red pedicure. And I like fixed it all or whatever. And I like texted the girls that I did that. And they were like, you are Brooke.
You are Brooke.
You are Brooks's.
Well,
bitches.
I was going to ask, like, first of all, Reg has a Russian gel pedicure.
Gorgeous.
I'm telling you, everyone's fancy out here.
My God.
And like here I am getting the regular pedicure, waiting for it to dry.
Yeah, me too.
For it to smudge.
Yeah, it's gonna smudge.
It's gonna smudge.
In
it doesn't
fact,
ever dry.
It doesn't ever dry.
Doesn't ever dry.
Hours later.
You do
the
so then
wrong
you've
thing.
done something.
Yes.
Believe it or not, my last pedicure experience, I went, waited the 10 minutes, even paid for the massage.
Oh, just to kind of add the time.
Correct.
Yeah.
Finish the 10-minute massage, walk home. I fucking see like a smudge and a chip.
Come on.
I go back because
Yeah.
they have a 24-hour
Nice.
policy.
Oh, that's great.
I go back, I think the next morning, and I'm like, blah, blah, blah. They do it. Guess what? I look 2 days later, it
It's
happened again.
Okay, I have not a theory, but like, what about this? What if getting a pedicure and a manicure is like so perfect? You like look so perfect, like just like a perfect little doll, that getting like a little smudge or whatever kind of like makes it real, like makes it your own. You're like a human being. You're not like a perfect facade.
But then it's like,
What did I do
No.
in the first place?
Yeah.
Okay.
I quit manicures. I'm over it.
You know what?
I couldn't live that life.
I'm sort of over manicures too.
By the way, it's kind of trending.
Okay.
It's a thing now.
Basically, like even
That's a very natural one.
But even this is almost too pink for me. I basically am like, I want clear or buff.
Yeah.
Okay, it's trending.
Babe, so trending. It's
didn't
like
know.
not cool to do what she's doing right now.
Sorry, Reg.
I'm just saying.
But it
Okay.
looks really good.
She's dying to know about Handmaid's Tale.
And what do you want to know,
Because you were
Reg?
on season 3.
I think 4. Or wait, what did you say? 6? Yeah. How many seasons were there? 6? Yeah, I was on season 6. I was on the last season.
I had
Okay.
to stop watching it. I was pregnant when I watched it, and it was making me very anxious.
This is a very common story.
Really?
Basically, like people loved the show. It's the most amazing show. It wins all the awards. Everybody's
Mhm.
obsessed with it. And then it like so many people were like, I loved that show so much, and then I had to stop watching because it was like too real.
Yeah.
Like the world changed and things got too real. So I always recommend people go back and watch it because it is so good.
Yeah.
It's really like brilliant.
It is.
It's brilliant. The acting is insane. It's
So you were in the last season, which is the
season.
final season.
The final season.
What did you play?
I played. Okay, do you remember the aunts?
Yes.
Okay, so like Ann Dowd and like
you were
Aunt
an
Lydia.
aunt.
I was an aunt, but can I spoil something?
Yeah.
I'm like undercover. And
You're
I'm
a good
witch.
guy aunt.
Yes, and I'm here to save the girls.
Stop.
And I got to kill some people.
Stop. That sounds great.
It was so great.
That sounds amazing.
And it's also so trippy to like love a show and then get to be on it.
you were a fan of the show
Yes.
before.
In fact, like not just that I loved it, but as an actor, I spent so much time being like, what would it be like to be on that show? Also because I think Handmaids and The Good Place maybe started at the same time. So I would think of like my day on The Good Place and I'd be like, that was lovely.
What are they going
Yeah,
through?
like that was an easy, fun day.
Yeah.
We were giggling. And then I'm like, I wonder what it's like to be like running through the forest, like screaming and crying.
and then it came across your desk?
Yeah, it came across my desk. And I said yes before I even knew what the character was. You know what I mean? I was just
Really?
like, yes, I'm in. I love it. I love
so
it.
you didn't even have to audition for it.
Oh, I guess
okay,
not.
offer only.
Oh, I guess not. I say that like I probably have had like 10 auditions in the last like month. I'm an audition girl.
But
But
this
occasionally an offer comes in.
but
and
this
it's great.
was also an offer for something that isn't like comedic.
Yeah. Yes.
That's
Which I think is cool
that is very cool
of them to see that.
to like
I'm
see
like,
that you're
Yeah.
Now I have to watch your
Okay.
stuff in
Yeah.
it.
It's watch it all.
I mean, Broad
that-
City, you've done so many amazing things. I love
Yes.
Broad City, and it brought me back. Like the fact that you were the spin, like you were doing it with Paul Downs.
Yeah.
is crazy.
It is
And
crazy.
he's having so much
I know.
success too.
I know. You said so much sex. He's having so much sex.
He probably is. Him and his wife are like, we made it.
They are, by the way. They are.
Yeah.
Paul and Lucia, get it on. Those are two of my best friends from like UCB days. Those are people I like came up with. When you said like, how did you start or whatever,
Yeah.
you would take classes and Paul was in my second class.
Wait, that's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
Are you guys in touch?
Oh my God. We like see each other all the time. We like lived together.
Back then?
No, like when I got the good place.
Oh, when you got the good place.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you guys need to do something again.
I know we should. We mean to, you know.
We plan to.
But they've been a little busy. Hacks has been
right.
Hacks has been hacking.
And nobody wants us. You were also in it.
Yeah.
With KB.
Oh, girlie, I love her.
And I feel like she had all of her people there with her, like Jackie Tone,
totally.
you.
She like makes it that.
She makes it that.
She makes it that. She's like, I mean, KB is like so amazing and wants to be around people she loves and like makes it happen. She's so focused and determined and good at like getting, it's not even like getting what she wants. It's like she just like makes things happen in a way that you're like, she's so impressive. So she literally was like, can you do this role next week? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It like kind of
she's like type A of like, she's like, but also taking care of everybody.
She's like, gets an idea and she's like, oh, that'll work. Okay, I'll make that happen. You know?
Yeah.
And she does.
Are you going to come back for season 3?
I should be like, watch and find out, but I'm not. I'm like, watch and find out. No.
Okay, the game. Oh, who's most likely from the girls?
Okay.
To go skinny dipping.
Why do I want to say Jen? Yeah, I think Jen.
Jen's the wild one?
I think when it comes to like skinny dipping, she would be the first one and then we'd all join in.
I got it.
Yeah.
Because she also works hard on that bod.
And
she's
looks
like
so good.
She's like, let me get naked. Stay out all night.
Chloe.
Ooh, I love that.
And we'd join, yeah.
Be the group mom.
Jen. Oh, yeah, Jen. I'm like, or me, but not me. I'm more like, gather for a picture. I'm like, I mean, maybe me, because I am very like, did everybody get the email about the blah, blah, blah? Like, what time are you guys getting? What is everybody wearing? So maybe me. Or maybe that's actually like annoying little sister or something like that.
Maybe that's like Brooke.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Surprise the group with an ice cream truck.
Well, Jen, I mean, I'm saying this because she did it like every week.
She actually did it.
Truly.
Wow.
Cast and crew love that woman because she takes care of everybody.
I saw you called her an angel.
She is.
Plan the weekend. It would be her then, I'm assuming.
I feel like, okay, Gemma, we had like an amazing sailboat trip in Nantucket that Gemma like made happen, took care of, organized.
How was it kissing her? Because she is the most gorgeous.
I'm like still dreaming about it.
No, she's so pretty.
She's the prettiest person in the world.
I think I said that. She might be
like, do you remember the first time I saw her was Crazy Rich Asians, and I remember being like, excuse me? Face?
No.
I know.
She is so stunning.
Yeah. So it was pretty great.
And she's great.
Yeah, she's so great. Everybody's so great. So yeah,
great.
so Gemma's
she's a good planner.
And I think she's a good vacationer, and she like knows her shit.
Most type A from the group.
I think that's Jen or Chloe, but I don't know if I know so well what type A means. It means like organized.
I feel like it's KB vibes.
It is, yeah. Okay, let's say KB.
Just like Kate, throw her in there.
Yeah.
Type B. What are you?
Yeah,
Do you
I might be that. Does that mean just like ADHD? Listens to books, ADHD.
By the way, it might be.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah. I love it. Thank you for coming. This was so fun. Mwah.
I loved hanging out with you and talking to you.
I loved hanging out with you.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming.
So
Sorry
fun.
for going over.
I don't care. I like forced it.
Oh, that's